And I've just climbed the terrace staircase here, and I'm moving up at outside room 1, and this used to be the English department. There was Peter Holmes, and there was Mrs. Hearn, and there was Bill Heasley all along here. There's a peregrine. That's pretty good. And examples of pupils' work from days gone by. And Ian Redpath was up here, and Terry Gott, he was away up on his own. Maybe they didn't like Terry very much, so they stuck him away up in the top floor. No, that's not true. That's not true. Terry's a good guy. And there used to be a gym down at the bottom end here. There's the greenhouse. Remember Mrs. Lees, who used to look after the greenhouse and the potted plants, along with Sandra. And Mrs. Pearson, of course, was English too. She was somewhere else as well. I don't know where she was. She was all over the shop as well. Just one or two names from the past. I weep like a child for the past. This was the science area. Gavin Henry, Mrs. Sweeney, people like that occupied this area. And this was the music room with Deborah Killen and Miss Kerrigan, who went on to marry Mr. Vance. And that happened quite a bit in teaching circles. Teachers marrying other teachers. It happened with Peter Holmes and the Mrs. Sheila. And Gordon Lindsay, I think, married Mrs. Small. She became Mrs. Lindsay. So this is on down to the art department. And there was Mrs. McFetridge, and there was Myrna Clark, and one or two others from way back when. And the reputation of this art department is second to none. The A-level standard was just miraculous coming out of Newtownbreda. It just couldn't have been bettered. Welcome to the art department. This was the school library, and they did a tremendous job of the school library. I remember going in here, and there was no curtains, and there was no nice carpet, and I was supposed to teach in here, and it was Baltic. It was absolutely Baltic.